everybody, it's Star Wars Dude 2000 and Cameron with the Slasher Club. We are doing a review on Friday the 13th, Part 2 tonight, and Cameron decided he'd like to take over for tonight since he's got a lot to say about this movie.
I'll start with the synopsis. This movie takes place, originally it takes place 2 months after the first film, and we are catching up with Alice, who is the final girl in the first film. And surprisingly, Jason's first kill is not in Camp Crystal Lake, but wherever Alice is living, which I'm guessing is an area fairly close to Camp Crystal Lake or within the state. I don't know. But then he kills her, and then we jump forward 5 years. A new group of slurs who are preparing a camp for youth, and the body count rises in this film. There's a lot of really great kills. This is the first film where Jason is the killer, and he does not start off with the hockey mask. He starts off with a sackcloth mask, and it's one of my favorite Friday the 13th films. I think number 4 is my all-time favorite, but this is absolutely, if not number 1, a very, very close second. Ginny is an amazing final girl. She picks up where Alice is. She picks up the mantle that Alice left behind. She survives, and she's a very formidable foe against Jason. She even tricks Jason into thinking for a time that she is Pamela Voorhees. So there's a lot of really great moments. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Well, I think I'm gonna get down to the facts. This movie was made in 1981, a year after the original. It was originally not supposed to be a direct sequel. This series was supposed to be multiple anthology films based on Friday the 13th, The Legend. 1 second.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, yeah. They wanted Part 2 to be an anthology, which is something that Halloween tries to do later on with their third film, Season of the Witch. So, Friday the 13th tried it first.
And they kind of failed because multiple people wanted Jason. They loved the legend of Jason. They just wanted them to continue with that story, and unlike the first film, this movie was written by Ron Kurtz and Phil Scudder, directed by Sean Miner and Sean S. Steve Miner. The music is done again by the great Harry Manfredini. The production is again by Georgetown Productions. The distribution is Paramore. There was no Warner Brothers for this one. It was filmed, sadly not in New Jersey like the first film, but in New England, which the exact location is New Preston, Connecticut, which kind of made me sad. The actors that play Jason in this movie is Steven Darshkowitz, I believe that's how you say his name, and Jason Unmasked is played by Warrington Gillette.
Yeah.
Final girl, as Cameron already said, is Ginny, and she is played by Amy Steele, which I'm not familiar with many of her films at all. And I think I should get... Do you want to start with favorite kill, or should I?
I got had two in mind, so how about you go first? That way, if one of the two is yours, that way I just share one.
Okay, well, it was kind of hard for me to decide on this. I decided on Jeff and Sandra's sex kill, just the power of that spear going through both of them, and only one of them being able to see what's coming. I would have done Mark, but that's actually my least favorite kill because the fade out and just all the stairs, it just made no sense. And we don't even get to see much except him getting a machete to the face, and that's it. And I guess it was creative, his character, for making it a wheelchair-bound character, which hasn't... The only other movie that's ever done something similar to that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I feel they could have done that kill better, dealing with the wheelchair and all the stairs. Just looked a bit cheesy to me.
Yeah, Jason is an equal opportunity killer. He kills everybody, and he has no sorts of restraint. He treats everybody with equality, like in the purest form. He will kill anybody. But I agree with you that Jeff and Sandra being speared not only is the best kill of the film, but really one of the best kills in slasher films. It's really a great evolution to the first film where Kevin Bacon's character gets speared through the throat with an arrow. And then in this one, we got Jason penetrating two people this time. And so it's definitely kind of like a very in-your-face, like, we're going to go bigger and bolder in this film. But I was going to say for my second kill, it would be Mark, just because of, how brutal it was. I mean, Mark was definitely not a threat to Jason at all. Like, he, no necessary need, I guess, to kill him, but just a machete right to the face. And then he just falls down those stairs. I mean, I agree with you. It could have been filmed better, but I just think that there's a lot of brutality to that kill.
Yeah, one of the major problems with that is I don't think there would be that many stairs if you've actually seen the full movie. You don't see those stairs at all.
Yeah.
Which, again, that's why I call it cheesy. Just the fade out, and they added way too many stairs than needed. I mean, at least let us see him flip over a stone or some shit like that. And
I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's true. Like, those stairs don't show up again in the movie at all. So it's like, I guess Jason, created those stairs and removed those stairs just for that kill.
right. But I guess we should get to the overviews, which I'd like you to start with, since again you wanted to take charge of this film.
Yeah. So, in terms of putting part 2 in comparison to the other films in the Friday the 13th franchise, I'm putting it so far as my second favorite film. Between 1 and 2, it's number 2 is superior, just because we have the introduction to Jason, and there, throughout the Friday the 13th films, there's an evolution to Jason, which you don't see in a lot of other slasher films. Like, first it's his mother, and then it's him, and it's him as kind of like in kind of like a farmer attire, and then we see him. His look changes and progresses throughout each film, and so there's something truly unique to who Jason is in the movies, and it's possibly one of the reasons why he's such a likable killer. Like the reason why so many people like Jason, even though he's a homicidal maniac. But my rating for part two, I would put it at probably a 9.5, if not a 10. It's a solid horror film. It's one of the best Friday the 13th films. Yeah.
I guess my overview is gonna have to be a bit opposite because this isn't really one of my favorite films. It's an okay film in this series. I can't really give it that high of a rating as you because I'd say I'd give it about a 7.5 because it's just the start of this series and I don't know, it just didn't really touch me. I mean, I agree with the whole evolution, but just the sack over the head wasn't too good. I mean, it didn't really explain much. The only good part I could really find with this movie is the whole ending where Jason mistakes Ginny for his mother, and just to save that one guy, Paul, she slashes him in the neck with the machete before he can kill her with the pickaxe, but on a scale to 110, yeah, 6.5, because, like I've said multiple times, it's not my favorite, it's not the worst, but it's pretty okay. I'd recommend you guys watch this movie if you haven't already, and
Yeah.
just keep going. It gets way better. Next week I believe we'll be doing the third movie, Friday the 13th Part 3, or Friday the 13th 3D, which we finally get to see Jason with the iconic hockey mask, and I'll still be wearing this hockey mask. Sorry, I've been wearing it for the first two films. It's the only Jason mask I have, other than that cheap rubber one I have in my dining room. But yeah, so we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place, and don't forget to share this video with your friends, comment your opinions, ideas, subscribe, and like, because we really need those views, and we can't do this without you guys. Any final words, Cameron?
We got Friday the 13th is this Friday, so what better time to celebrate this franchise than this week and with this channel?
And even better, my birthday is on the day that we're doing the third movie.
Awesome! So we got this Friday and Monday when we'll be reviewing Friday the 13th Part 3.
See you guys! This has been Slasher Club. Enjoy the rest of your night, and good night.